morning. Come on in. Tap that screen so everybody knows I'm open. Good morning. Come on in. I'm just getting situated. Come on in. Good morning. All right, ladies and gents. Free yes or no questions. Love readings. I don't do for free. I don't do pregnancy readings, health readings, law readings. I do readings towards spiritual growth, personal growth, or financial growth. Love readings cost money, and so does private. Good morning, good morning. Thank you. All right, so right now I'm doing free yes or no's towards spiritual growth, personal growth, financial growth. Who's got a question? I need a name with the question. Zoe, did Zoe do good on her test? You did okay on your test. Okay. Yes or no questions. Spiritual growth, personal growth, financial growth. Becca, what's this? If it's a relationship, love readings are 2222, please. I don't do free love readings, ladies and gentlemen. Monique, will I get millions in my bank account? Monique, what action steps are you taking to get those millions? I don't know what that situation is, Ali. I need to know what the situation is. Yes or no questions. Personal growth, spiritual growth, financial growth. Ali, I see your question, but I don't know what your situation is. What's the situation? Cynthia, am I going to school that I'm meant to be going to? It says ask something else. Cynthia. If you have a yes or no question, I need a name with the question. Hello, good morning. Good morning. If you have a question, I need a name with the question, especially if you don't have a profile picture. Love readings are 2222. Silvana. Will Silvana sell her own home? Will Silvana sell her home? Silvana. Desmond. Has Desmond chosen the right career? Yes. I don't do free love readings. Love readings are $22.22. I can tell you exactly what your blockages are. If you're thinking about a specific person, I can tell you all their business, what their feelings, what their fantasies are, but I don't do free love readings. If you're not engaged to or married to this person, it's always going to come back to self-love, and motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit, so. Tanya, new home. Thank you. I can tell you where your blockages are, Tanya. Kelly, love readings are $22.22. I can tell you all Ryan's business. If you have a yes or no question, please put the name with the question. Joda, am I on the right path with my finances? Yep. Kelly, I can answer about you and Ryan, but I don't do free love readings, ma'am. I'm sorry. Love readings are $22.22. I'll tell you all your blockages, that person's feelings. I currently host a retreat called Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots, and right now I'm renting that location. I would like to own the location so every reading donation counts, so I can quit my fucking job, please and thank you. Go ahead and tap that screen. Exchange a positive energy, please. Let people know I'm in here. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Allie, should I continue waiting for the job I'm focused on? Should Allie continue waiting on the job she's focused on? Yes, Allie. I am broken. Will I ever be whole again? Now, if you keep affirming that you're broken, you're affirming it. So every time you say it, it's true. Surely, is this new opportunity, new job opportunity for me? Surely. It says response unknown. So yes, but inform yourself a little bit more about it. If you have a yes or no question about spiritual growth, personal growth, or financial growth, I will answer that question. Love readings are $22.22. I don't do pregnancy readings. I'm in my home, so please don't ask me about someone who's dead. Thank you. Kristen, will I be moving back home soon? You got to make up your mind, Kristen. Cindy, am I going to get my invention patented? Cindy. Kaiser, should I stay at the shitty job? Yes or no questions. Spiritual growth, financial growth, personal growth. Chelsea, I don't understand that question. Lacey, did I do the right things with my savings? So I'm doing free yes or no questions geared towards personal growth, spiritual growth, or financial growth. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. I don't do pregnancy readings or health readings. I don't do ancestral readings. I'm inside my home. If you want a personal reading or a love reading, but right now I'm doing free yes or no's. Yasmin, should I apply for nursing school? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Yasmin, you know the answer. You know the answer, Yasmin. Why are we asking questions that you already know the answer to? Alexa, will I be getting promoted? My Alexa out there is trying to answer. That's funny. Marielle. Where's Marielle? Please tap that screen. Please tap that screen if you're in here right now. Exchange a positive energy. Let people know I'm open. Where's Marielle? You just purchased a love reading. All right, I'm not taking any questions right now. I'm trying to connect with Marielle. She just purchased a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading, to get on the list. Everything's in my pinned post. Every donation counts. Thank you very much. All right, please no more questions and comments. I'm trying to connect with Marielle. Yeah, I see you, Marielle. I see you. I see you. I'm just trying to get everybody else to chill so I can stay connected with you. All right. So we're going to see about your sister. Thank you to my spirit guides and Marielle's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Marielle need to know about love? Thank you to my spirit guides and Marielle's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Marielle need to know about love? All right, Marielle. So unfortunately, we can't be vague about the questions. Did Marielle's sister betray her? If you have questions about my prices and how to pay, it's in my pinned post. 2222 is for love. If you have a specific question or you just want a general reading, that is 1111. Can I get Marielle back? Thank you to my spirit guides and Marielle's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. Did her sister betray her? Marielle, are you thinking that your sister slept with your partner? Is that what you're asking? What type of betrayal are we talking here? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything malicious. I'm seeing you needing to trust more. I'm seeing you all up in your head about something. And possibly judging someone too harshly here. You need to communicate with your sister. Like, are you listening to outside sources, or are you actually listening to your sister when you sit down and talk to her? So, did you talk to her, though? After you walked in, were you like, what the fuck is going on here? Because, I'm not seeing anything malicious on your sister's part. It's your partner that I'm seeing a little bit of sketchiness from, honestly. I see someone that could possibly gaslight, a little bit set in his ways. Okay, so communication needs to happen with your sister. You need to not be afraid to just kind of communicate and sit down. But the communication really needs to be happening with your partner. The communication needs to be happening with your partner. There's a lack thereof. And even when you do talk, maybe he's a little sharp with the way that he talks. He feels like he's right all the time. There needs to be some better communication as far as you and your partner. If you want to make this relationship work, it's going to be hard work, but you guys got to talk to each other. I feel like you're judging the wrong person in this scenario. I feel like you really need to sit down and tell your sister your feelings, and then maybe whatever, the truth will come out. But as far as, your ex-partner, you need to walk away from that. Whatever feelings of you're holding on to something, and you need to let go of it. Talk with your sister, recommunicate with your sister. You judged her a little bit too harshly in this situation. Judgment. I do see you taking risk and new opportunities coming for you. I see brand new opportunities coming for you as far as work and career, because you did start to like see the truth about things and making different moves. We have the Magician as well as the Fool. So whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can have it. You can make it happen. But it's going to take hard work here. It's going to take hands-on hard work. But the risks have to be taken. There's some fear that you have as far as change and moving forward. I see success coming, but there's some shadow work needs to happen. There's some lies around you that you intuitively know about, but you kind of just accept them, or you kind of let them go on, and you need to stop doing that. More self-love, more self-love, more self-love. This mental instability needs to be addressed. You see how your guides are just kind of like trying to guide you here. More meditation, more stillness, more trust in the people around you. That lack of trust. You see that blue blanket that you have over your head, and every single card on this table is blue. That's that throat chakra. That means a lack of trust. That means a lack of truth coming out. That means not expressing your true desires. A lot of that is happening here. A lot of that is happening here. Get the fuck out of my fucking live with that bullshit. Get your ass blocked so motherfucking quick with that shit. Why the fuck you come in here like that? Good morning. Sorry you gotta come in while I'm cussing and blocking folk. But yeah, Marielle, trust, trust, trust. You need some more trust in your life. You need some shadow work as far as this mental instability. You judged your sister a little bit too harshly. You need to be taking more risks in your life and connecting with your spirit guides instead of trying to do everything by your fucking self. Sitting into this negative thought pattern and holding on to this past relationship. If he's an ex, why are we holding on to that? Talk to your sister, reconcile with your sister, and fuck this dude. He was He had some narcissistic tendencies. What does Marielle need to know about love? Shit. This just landed on my candle. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in your life that you are not seeing for what it really is because of a lack of trust. You're afraid of the change. And you're holding on. You're holding on, Marielle. You have to stop holding on to that guilt. You feel bad for the decisions that you made as far as that past relationship. And it's keeping you in this place of mental instability. You need to let go of that guilt and stop fearing the change. Your life is going to change because you're about to start taking more risks, because you're about to start seeing. I feel like your intuition is being blocked because you're holding on to past shit, Marielle. So, communication. Learn how to communicate from a place that's not emotional or defensive, and you should be all right. But you got the Magician, so you can have everything that you absolutely need. Stop being afraid of the change and stop having that feeling of undeservingness. All right, that's Marielle. Talk to your sister. Thank you. You can get this and other spiritual teas at thehoodredhippie.com. Thank you. Every donation counts towards me quitting my fucking job. Please and thank you. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I do free yes or no questions geared towards personal growth, spiritual growth, and financial growth. I need a name with the question. I don't do pregnancy readings. Please don't ask me about someone who's dead. I'm inside my home. Flynn, should I line up a job after this one? Yes. Tally. Will I get to keep my mom's house? It says ask something else. Tanya. Where's Tanya? Please, no more questions. I'm connecting with Tanya. Tanya just purchased a personal reading. Please, no more questions. Tanya just purchased a personal reading. Where is Tanya? All right, Tanya. All right, no more questions, please. Thank you very much. Okay, yep, the name matches. Good, good, good. All right, so this is a love reading about your marriage. Okay, okay. Please, no more questions. I'm connecting with Tanya. If you'd like a reading, my prices and my payment options are in my pinned post. Right now, I'm connecting with Tanya. Thank you to my spirit guides and Tanya's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Tanya need to know about love? Thank you to my spirit guides and Tanya's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Tanya need to know about her marriage? Thank you to my spirit guides and Tanya's spirit guides. Please tap that screen if you're in here, please. And my spirit guides for guiding me through this reading. Positive exchange of energy. Thank you to my spirit guides and Tanya's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading. What does Tanya need to know about her marriage? What does Tanya need to know about your marriage? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does Tanya need to know about her marriage? Oh, Tanya. All right, Tanya. So you're here for a reason. You intuitively see what's going on. You know some changes need to be made. You know there's one change that you're waiting on that unfortunately is not going to happen for you, Tanya. It's not going to happen to you. All of your gifts and your potential and your energy and your youth and all of that shit is being wasted here. Okay? You are the Empress. This is what you need to be embodying. Not this fear of abandonment here. Not this fear of loneliness. You're in a relationship, but yet you feel alone. There's been some challenges here. You don't know the complete truth about everything. I feel like the way you guys communicate, it's always up and down. He barely communicates and you communicate a little from your place of emotion and not a place of mental clarity because you don't know the absolute truth of what's going on. You have anxiety about it. We have the moon here. That means something's in the dark that the light is going to be shown on. And if you don't accept that this thing isn't going to change for you, if you don't accept that this thing isn't going to change for you, Spirit's going to come through and start changing shit up for you. So this love situation or this relationship that you're in, I don't know if you're married, but it was not started, it's not on a good foundation. Some shit's about to change real quick. Because you're finally going to stop taking this shit. You're finally going to start seeing what's real. And internally, you're going to stop taking this shit. You're going to stop putting up with it. I don't like when I get the Emperor in love readings. Because this is somebody that is stuck in their ways. That sees themselves as right all the time. That is stuck in their rigid-ass structures. And wants you just blindly follow along with them. Without asking no questions. This is somebody that gaslights. This is somebody that has a little bit of narcissistic tendencies to them. This is somebody who thinks they're right all the time. And it's my way or the highway type situation. Your life was not meant for that. You are the creator. You are the leader. You need some healing. Some healing needs to be done. Some healing needs to be done quick, fast, and in a hurry. You're not taking care of your health, mental or physical. And that's going to come to a head real quick. Because you're constantly focused on this situation and not on self. And your true purpose, and your true path, and your true destiny. We're caught up in our emotion. I'm I'm seeing the sex is a little up and down. Like sometimes it's great and sometimes you're questioning what the fuck is going on. Everything is back and forth. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. And you're holding on to that greatness. You hold on to those little bitty times where it's great instead of just opening your eyes and realize that that shit is fucking rocky as fuck. That foundation is not solid. The communication is not solid. There's some lies being told. You're lying to yourself, and he's not completely honest about situations. And you know that. We got the moon on the table. That means your psychic abilities are being blocked by shit that you're focused on the wrong shit. Or you got this energy vampire in your life. If you don't change, what's going to happen? If you don't change what's happening, it's going to change for you. And you're going to sit in that victim mode like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening again? It is so challenging. It's because you didn't accept this person for who they really are. So you're either going to accept it and keep putting up with it, or you're going to leave and make the changes that you need so that you can embody this Empress energy. You are a creator. You are supposed to create and heal. You're supposed to put things out in the world that are beautiful, that raises other people's vibrations. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Not stuck in something that could be possibly abusive. Mentally, verbally, physically, I don't know. But there's a dependency here. You're dependent on this person for some reason. You don't need this relationship. What does Tanya need to know right now? What does Tanya need to know right now? I feel like your guys have been trying to warn you, but you've been ignoring it. You've been ignoring it because you're just going to settle. You're just going to settle. You're just going to settle for that shit. Not today. Not up in here. Your guides are irritated. You're irritated. So earlier I said you weren't taking your health seriously. I said you focused on the wrong shit and you ain't focused on this right here. This is what you need to be focusing on. You need to start developing some disciplines in your life as far as the shit that you're consuming and the shit that you're letting happen. When's the last time you had a full glass of water? When's the last time you had some raw shit go into your body instead of stressing about this relationship and driving yourself fucking crazy about something that was unstable in the first place? It started out unstable. You're just afraid of the loneliness. You're afraid of the loneliness, and you got to get over that shit. You need some discipline in your life. You need a regimen, at least once a week, that only focus on Tanya. You have to stop looking at your cup as half empty. I feel like you got a depression going on right now, and it's all about some raggedy ass shit that can be walked away from. You need to heal and let go. Heal and let go. This card is also blue. You have a throat chakra blockage. You need to free yourself of what you really want to say, your true desires. You need to stop accepting these lies just because, oh, I'm just going to put up with the shit because this is what I deserve. It's not. It's not. This is what you deserve right here. But you don't think you do. You don't trust that you do. You're not talking to your guides. You're sitting up under this motherfucker trying to figure this shit out. Your guides are upset. I don't see one spirit guide in any of these cards except for this one right here. Do you see those birds back there? They far away from you. Your guides are backing away because they're tired of seeing the same old shit all the time. They're waiting for you to accept this is what you deserve, not the shit that you're putting up with. You need to sit down, you need to meditate, you need to come back to these guides and start trusting their direction more. You get the messages, you see the red flags, Tanya. You see them, and you sit there with them internally instead of just freeing yourself from it. You need to let go of this. You need to start developing disciplines in your life so your mental and physical health needs to get in order. This relationship that you're worried about is over. It is not for your greater good. Refocus. That's Tanya. Thank you, Frankie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Exchange of positive energy, please and thank you. I host a retreat called Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots. It is a 3-night moon magic event where we smoke some weed and punch some shit and drink some wine and craft some shit. I'm a traditional Mo Kimpo Kung Fu instructor, so we'll be doing a whole bunch of witchy shit, as well as I'll be teaching you self-defense techniques. Currently, I rent the location where I host the retreats. I would like to own my own location so I can quit my job. And every reading donation goes towards my new location so I can quit my fucking job, please and thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. All right. If you have a quick yes or no question about personal growth, spiritual growth, or financial growth, I can answer that question. I don't do pregnancy questions, health questions. I'm in my home, so please don't ask me about someone who's dead. Thank you. Christina, will I become successful at my dream job? Oh, Krista, I'm sorry. A clear yes, Krista. A clear yes. It's in Washington State. So, I'm from the Bay Area. It's in Washington State. If you can make it to the SeaTac Airport, we'll get you back and forth from the SeaTac Airport. You do not have to identify as a witch, but you do have to identify as a woman. It is an open, judgment-free space. So if you're like mad religion and you come in and you're like, oh, Jesus loves you, we will put you out and shit. It's a witch's retreat. For spiritual women, you have to be open about the spells and shit that's going to be practiced in there. You're welcome. Alex, I can give you a love reading for $22.22. I can tell you where your blockages are and all that. But I don't do free love readings. Ebony, will my small business start to grow? Use caution. Ebony, it's $11.11 if you want me to read about your business so I can tell you how to make it grow. $11.11. Gina, love readings are $22.22. I can tell you all his business. The reason I don't do free love readings is because if you're not married to or engaged to this person, the reading always goes back to self-love and what you need to be working on yourself, and motherfuckers don't like to hear that shit. So if we're all going to get dragged in here, you're going to pay me some money. And plus, it's always a question of something that you already know already. Candace, will I own my own home? But if you do want a love reading, I will tell you everything. I can tell you their sexual fantasies. I can tell you what your blockages are. I can tell you what their feelings are. All of that. Hillary. Should Hillary get her own place? Please tap that screen if you're in here. Please tap that screen. Should Hillary get her own place? Totally. Fuck them roommates. Fuck them roommates. If you have a yes or no question geared towards spiritual growth, personal growth, or financial growth, please give me the name with the question. Will Rich get an apartment soon? Will Rich get an apartment? It's complicated, Rich. It's complicated. Should Evelyn change her career path? Thank you for the roses. Should Evelyn change her career path? Affirmative, Evelyn. Get on it. Get on it. Please don't ask me questions that you already know the answer to. Anna, should I move out of my apartment? Yes. Kimberly, love readings are $22.22. If you have like a specific question that's not about love, it's $11.11. But I don't do free love readings, man. Tiffany. Where's Tiffany at? No more questions. I'm connecting with Tiffany. Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. The list is starting. All right, we're starting a list, y'all. No more questions. I got Tiffany. I got Christella, or Christelle. I hope I'm saying that right. Tiffany with a Jen. Christelle. If you could spell that phonetically when I get to you. Oh, thank you, Christelle. Thank you. And Yumi. Yumi love reading. All right, I got 3 on the list. 3 on the list. Okay, so no more questions right now. I'm connecting with Tiffany. I got you, Christelle and Yumi after that. So right now, I'm just connecting with Tiffany. Thank you to my spirit guides and Tiffany's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Tiffany need to know right now? Thank you to my spirit guides and Tiffany's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Tiffany need to know right now? All right, I'm going to flip some tarot and a few oracle for you, Tim. What does Tiffany need to know right now? Thank you, my guides and your guides. What does Tiffany need to know right now? What does Tiffany need to know right now? Everybody says that they get nervous because I tells the truth. What does Tiffany need to know right now? Hey. Oh, this is nice. Are you in a relationship? Oh, Tiffany. Okay. There's some instability going on, and it's because of some communication. One of you guys is mad controlling. I don't like to use the word abuse, but communication is off. One of you guys is really sharp with the tongue, or you just don't talk at all. You, ma'am, have some healing to do. You need to free yourself from this overactive mental. You have something that you're dependent on. You have a codependency on something. I don't want to say that like you're a drug addict or an alcoholic, but you have something that you're dependent on that you need to heal yourself from, that you need to free yourself from. I don't know what it is. Everybody that's in here needs to know that this is a judgment-free space. I am an addict in recovery. I've been in recovery since 2012. I'm a real deal alcoholic, okay? So when I say the words addict and alcoholic, it's not me passing judgment on you. It's me sharing some fucking space with you, okay? So whatever it is that you're overly consuming right now, is going to take time. There's going to be a withdrawal period. And it's afraid of that change in that withdrawal period. If it's him that you have this dependency towards, there's still going to be a withdrawal period. If it's alcohol that you're self-medicating with, that withdrawal period is going to be a motherfucker. But if you can make it through that 2-week withdrawal period, it's nothing but blessings and abundance after that. You just have to fucking let go of it and make it through that fucking period. It's that period that we fucking always fear. That shaking and that struggling and that loneliness and feeling like it's never gonna fucking end. But it will end. It will end. If you don't stop it, it's gonna be very detrimental to your health. You know what it is that you overly consume. You know what it is. If you don't stop, it's gonna be very detrimental to your health and to your life. There's something that keeps pulling you back in. There's some manipulation going on here. But I see a reason for you to celebrate soon. I see you finally coming to the realization that you're going to free yourself and ask for help and ask for help and ask for help. Do you see you're not pulling yourself out of there by your fucking self? You have some guides and some ancestors wanting to help free you of that shit. It's not by yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You may have some friends that are warning you or telling you or trying to help you. Be careful. Because some of your friends are there to help and some of your friends are there to fuck shit up too. You need to start using discernment about who you need to cut off and who you need to let in. You do the most. You want to give and you want to give and you want to give. But you need to start taking more. You need to start taking more. I see a person that's super generous. You need to wear your heart out on your sleeve. And you want to be in a position to where you can just give. You want to be in that position. You're not going to get there if you keep holding on to these addictions or whatever's manipulating you. Until you free yourself of what the thing is that you're over consuming, you're not going to reach this place to where you're just manifesting all your material needs. Look, you have so many options and opportunities here. Why do we keep settling on something? You keep picking the cup that you're like, oh, I think this cup is going to be good for me. Not the biggest, brightest cup that you really want. You're not picking the cup that you really want because you don't think that you deserve it or you don't think that you can have it. But you can. I see it for you. Spirit sees it for you. That is somebody with a bunch of opportunities coming in, but just needs to make a decision. Stop being pulled back into that one opportunity. So all these cups here. There's one cup that you keep looking at and keep going back to, and it keeps ending out in a way that you're like, fuck, this is why I keep leaving this cup. But you keep going back to that fucking cup. Pick a different cup. Let's pick a cup that's not going to make us so emotional and feeling less than, making us feel like we don't deserve this status here. I see it coming, but you got to let it go. If you don't let it go, Spirit's going to let it go for you. And it's going to accumulate, it's going to manifest itself into a mental and physical illness. And you can place the blame. You can place the blame. But whose fault is it really? Whose fault is it really? What does Tiffany need to know right now? What does Tiffany need to know right now? Yep. This is how we're communicating. This is how we're communicating. We need to leave this space. In this space, you have a blocked sacral chakra. You have a blocked sacral chakra. That means there's some underlying fears going on. You're afraid of something. That means you need some better sex in your life. Or you're being manipulated by sex. Your friends. I said it earlier. You need to ask for help. Maybe your friends are telling you. But you also need to use discernment on which friends are actually there for you. You need to make sure that everything is reciprocal. You're giving and taking. Giving and taking. I feel like you give too much and you're not taking enough. You need a vacation. All right, that's Tiffany. Tiffany. All right. You're going to start seeing the truth here, Tiffany. Start seeing yourself in a whole new perspective. So you can start making the right choices here. Start making the right choices. All right. Yumi. I'm sorry. Miss Harding, did you want a reading or was that a tip? You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, it's Crystal? Okay, and it's yummy? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's not you, girl. It's me. Okay. So we have two questions here. All right. I'm connecting with Crystal right now. You're welcome, Tiffany. You're welcome. All right, I'm connecting with Crystal right now. No more questions, please. No more comments. I need to connect with Crystal. Thank you to my spirit guides and Crystal spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Crystal need to know about love and her YouTube success? What does Crystal need to know about love? If you want to know my reading prices and everything, it's in my pinned post. Are you in a relationship right now currently, Crystal? And I don't mean to assume gender, so if I get that shit wrong, please correct me. What does Crystal need to know about love? Hey, girl. Good morning. Okay. Okay, so aside from this relationship that you're currently in, Crystal, aside from this relationship that you're currently in, what you need to start working on is how you give love and accept love. It needs to be equal. There needs to be an equal balance. I feel like you give more than what you receive, and that's where this lack of trust is coming from. I feel like you're trying to force something to happen when you really just need to kind of trust the flow of life. You have some impatience about things, and that's where this lack of trust is coming from as well. You have a heart chakra blockage. I want to express that to you. So we have the one. It's so funny how these cards will just let you know exactly where you're blocked. You have a root chakra as well as a sacral chakra blockage. So confidence, stability, some jealousies, comparing yourself to other people, a lack of trust. There's no balance in the give and take when there's a relationship. I feel like you give more than what you receive. You need to start taking the lead more as far as your relationships. There needs to be more control on your part, speaking your truths. Everything you do is led by the heart, and sometimes you put it out to people that aren't deserving of it. In this current relationship, I do see someone that is narcissistic. Kind of a my way or the highway type situation. Yeah, I did. I got you. So I got Gina and then Adrian. I'm going to close my list after that. So start working on your heart chakra and your throat chakra so you can trust more. In your current situation, I feel like the truth isn't out. Someone's not telling the absolute truth in the relationship that you're in currently. And that's where that lack of trust is coming from. You're an empath, ma'am. And you don't release the shit that you pick up every day. So you're mistaking it for like a mental illness or a physical illness. But it's not you, it's them. You need to meditate more. You need to connect with nature more. You're a very powerful empath. And you have some energy vampires around you. Or just sucking up all that healing energy from you. All of that healing, natural healing energy is being wasted on whoever this person is. You attract people in your life that need healing, but it doesn't mean you have to heal everybody. It's just that aura that you produce as a healer, as an empath. Raggedy people are going to be drawn to you. It doesn't mean you have to collect them all in and heal them all. You have to use discernment. You have to take the lead in who you let in and who you let out. Don't let people tell you how you're supposed to heal them and what you're supposed to do for them. No, you're the healer. You're the empath. You're the one that they're sucking all that good ass healing energy from. So you tell them. You put up some fucking boundaries. So they can stop sucking all of this natural God-given ability from you. There's a disconnect from your guides here. You get your power from nature. So you need to be walking barefoot outside. You need to be drinking more water. You need to be watching what you're consuming and what you're coming in contact with. Because ain't enough motherfucking hematite in the world to protect you with these powerful ass empathic abilities. So when you pick some shit up, you need to go out into the woods or get some fresh air. Something raw, something from the earth can cleanse you of that. You're not cleansing. You're not doing none of this. You're not doing any of this. What you're doing is you're holding on to the shit, so it's blocking all your motherfucking chakras. So that natural healing ability is being diminished because you're taking on everything instead of freeing it. If you would just free it, you would trust more. Listen to your guides more. Sit the fuck down and stop trying to control every aspect of everything. Root chakra is this. Just sitting down and connecting with spirit. Just sitting the fuck down and connecting with spirit and trusting that it'll be okay. That you're guided, that you're protected. You have a purpose in life, and it's not to chase around raggedy motherfuckers. It's to help, it's to heal, and it's to lead. It's to lead, not follow. It is to lead. All this green on the table. Almost every single card is green. That is an empath. That is a healer. Green. 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 That is somebody with a high-powered, empathetic ability that doesn't cleanse themselves. Surrender it to spirit. Do you see how this person is just sitting in the grass, connecting with their guides, saying thank you, having gratitude for the life that they have already, surrendering all their problems to their spirit guides? Look, their spirit guides are there, waiting for you to release all that negativity to them, and just trusting that they got it. Just trusting. Whatever your problems are, just let that shit go. Just let that shit the fuck go. They have your back. You are put here for a purpose. You're being impatient. That sacral chakra, the orange one, we got more orange cards coming out. Sacral chakra, all the way blocked, ma'am. All the way fucking blocked. We're holding on to past stuff. We're afraid of change. We're being impatient about our path. You have to believe in that timing. Forgive yourself about the decisions and the choices that you've made now. That's past shit. The past is in the past. Fucking forgive and let go. You will have the success that you want. I see all the success coming in. Once you start releasing negativity, start trusting in your abilities, start trusting into your guides, all the success that you're looking for is there. It's there. It's being blocked by fear. It's being blocked by fear. Yes, you do. But you forgive and let go. And you're not forgiving her for her. You're forgiving her for you. For you. So it doesn't sit in your heart space and affect this power that you have. I just said that all the success you need is there, right? I said it's just being blocked by fear. So yes. Just don't fear the change in the work that you're going to have to put in. Your channel will be successful. It's going to take time. Your sacral chakra is blocked. That means you're being impatient. Divine timing. Just keep doing the work. Just keep doing the work. It's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. All right. That's Crystal. Gina. Where is Gina? Everybody else, I'm sorry, my list is closed. My list is closed. Please do not purchase another reading. I got to get ready for work in about 30 minutes here. Please tap that screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Gina. Good. Full name. Good pick. Nice communication. Good. All right. So I'm updating my list. And then I'm closing it out. I got Gina, Adrian, Ebony, and Lacera. And then it's closed. And then it's closed. Sorry, I got to start getting ready here for my actual job. I appreciate everybody purchasing a reading. I'm getting closer and closer to start going part-time. Oh, wait, did you send a Venmo? Hold on one second. Salary, she sent that in $5.57. Okay, re-update on the list. Valerie's between Adrian and Ebony. So it goes Gina, Adrian, Val, Ebony, and Lacera. All right, Gina, are you in a relationship? Right now I'm connecting with Gina. Thank you to my spirit guides and Gina's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Gina need to know about love? What does Gina need to know about love? Okay, so which one of you is controlling? I'm not seeing a whole bunch of abuse or anything like that. I am seeing I don't even want to say poor communication, but you guys are lacking in that area. And it's because one of you kind of just wants things their way most of the time. There's some stuff that you need to heal from internally, though. I feel like there's things that you're not trusting right now, or you're not speaking up about. I see the things in your relationship being very mild and very petty. Just kind of tit for tat type things. But one of you needs to relinquish control. One of you cannot have their way all the time. I can't really discern which one it is. Maybe it's the both of you. So one of you guys has to accept more. Just kind of accept things. It is what it is. Instead of trying to make the other person see things your way, just kind of accept that they don't and let it go. there's a lot of letting go that needs to happen instead of bickering about the same old petty shit all the time. I feel like you can free yourself from that. You also need to start taking your health more seriously. I don't know what you do health-wise, but maybe you've fallen off of a regimen or something. But you need a break. You need to connect with nature more. Like a hike, a walk, or something. Maybe more raw foods. I don't know what it is. But you need some rest and some stillness instead of, maybe you're the one that tries to control. Maybe you're the one that's trying to control the situation. Gina, okay. I see a little bit, sorry, no, this is a judgment-free space, judgment-free space. I see a tiny bit of a stagnancy as far as your sex life. Maybe it's kind of the same routine. Let me flip more about that. It's interesting. I feel like there's some things that maybe you want to try that you're not speaking up about it, or there's some things that he wants to try that he might not be speaking up about sexually. But as far as your guys' relationship, just choose your battles. I don't see anything super malicious or super wrong going on here. I just feel like one of you just wants their way all the time and just tries to control every aspect of that. If that's you, you need to heal yourself from that. You need to accept that things aren't going to go your way all the time. But as far as the sacral chakra blockage is on both ends, so something needs to be spiced up sexually. And I have a deck that's explicit, but it will tell me all of his sexual desires if you want to know that. Think, Gina? Do you want to know? This is the deck right here. Whatever pops out, be on his mind. I just need a yay or a nay from you. You there? Where's Gina? Okay. What should Gina be trying new sexually? Oh, he's... Okay. Last one. And these cards get deep and raunchy. So it just sounds like he just wants a little bit of that old spark. Maybe some of the stuff that you guys used to do, kind of bring that back into your sex life. There's a whole bunch of shit in here that you're like, ooh. And none of that popped out. So it just looks like simple romantic things that he's looking for, or maybe that you need to bring back into your sex life. But that needs to be rekindled, and one of you guys needs to relinquish control as far as your guys' arguments and stuff. All right, that's Gina. But I see joy and stability for you guys. Joy and stability. As soon as you start with the whipped cream and the chocolates and shit. Adrian. You're welcome. Hold on, my kid is texting me. Asking me for money at 6:30 in the morning. All right. I'm connecting with Adrian with the Jen. What does Adrian need to know right now? Thank you to my spirit guides and Adrian's spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Adrian need to know right now? Please tap that screen if you're in here. Exchange of positive energy. After Adrian, I got Val, Ebony, and Lasara. What does Adrian need to know right now? Tiffany, I'll have to go back and look after the recording and look, and then I'll DM you. What does Adrian need to know right now? Adrian, I can't remember. Are you in a relationship? Who are you angry with? Are you holding on to that anger from your divorce? It's blocking your abundance, ma'am. Okay, yeah, there's some self-doubt going on. There's some self-doubt going on. So, did you start a regimen as far as your self-love routine every week? Are we hitting the gym? Consuming good things in our life? Because abundance is coming, it's coming, it's coming. As soon as you set up this regimen so that we can heal from this energy. So something's coming from our root chakra here. It's making us doubt ourselves. And it's blocking this abundance that's trying to come in. So you have some anger that you're holding on to. It's stressing you out. You need to release that this way. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to get that motivation back. It's going to relieve your stress. That self-love is going to start pouring out. I just see somebody that needs to set up the right structure so that they can feel better about themselves on a daily basis. Because you're blocking that abundance. It's your root chakra and your heart chakra. It's the root chakra and the heart chakra. So this is your main focus right now. Focus on this, and you'll attract this. Focus on this, and you'll attract this. Relieve yourself of this, and more of this will come in. All I see is this for you. And I want to say, oh, it's just as simple as going to the gym, as simple as working out. It's not a simple task, because I feel like you start something and then it's not exciting for you, so you finish it, so you don't finish it. So you just need to find that regimen that you can stick to. Or maybe find someone that you can do it with that will motivate you to continue on. You need some more motivators in your life. It's hard for you to motivate yourself to kind of get up and do those things every day. But that's all you're missing. That's all you're missing. Is that stress relief. Right here. That self-doubt has got to go. That self-doubt has got to go, because it's coming through. It's coming through. That's Adrian. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But we got to let go of that anger. We got to let go of that anger and that self-doubt. Root chakra, heart chakra, Adrian. Val. Martial arts. Yes. Yes, sirree. I teach Kung Fu. I teach Kung Fu, as a matter of fact. I host a retreat called Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots, where I teach Kung Fu, and we do a whole bunch of witchy shit. It's here in Seattle, Washington. If you can make the SeaTac airport, I can bring you back and forth from the retreat location. You do not have to identify as a witch, but you do have to identify as a woman. It is a 3-night moon magic event, because we have one coming up in May, which is a full moon event, and one in August, which is a new moon event. 3 nights. Scroll through my TikToks. Follow Witches, Weed, and Wine on Instagram, because they won't let me post all the weed shit here on TikTok, so that you can get more information. All right. Val. Valerie. Where's Valerie? You're welcome. You're welcome. Is Ebony here? Witches, Weed, Wine. Oh, there's Val. Okay. Valerie, are you in a relationship? Thank you to my spirit guides for guiding me through the reading. What does Valerie need to know about her relationship? What does Valerie need to know about her relationship? All right, I got you, Ebony, right after this. What does Valerie need to know about her relationship? Is there a lack of trust here, Valerie? Okay. I feel like a lot of the stuff that you're thinking is made up in your head. I feel like you two are kind of just building something together. Your third eye chakra is blocked and your heart chakra is blocked. I feel like if you want to make this work, you can make this work as soon as you make a decision that that's what you want. And as soon as you start expressing the things that you deserve, being honest with yourself about what you deserve and not settle. Are we settling here? So don't let your lack of trust lead you to a decision that you're going to regret later because you're holding on to some past baggage or some past fears or some past resentments or something. You have opportunities. So I see somebody that is surrounded by love, that wants to give love and receive love equally, but just needs to make a decision. Stop being so indecisive and stop letting past situations fuck up what you got going on right now. I don't see anything super malicious on his part. I see you just kind of making up red flags maybe. I'll have to flip some more, but maybe you're feeling it's too good to be true, but you deserve love. You deserve these opportunities. You deserve connection and togetherness. You don't deserve this lack of trust because of some past traumas that you've gone through. You have to heal from that and start establishing a foundation. Start setting up boundaries so that not too much is taken from you. You need to make sure that you're giving as much as you're receiving. And do not settle for anything less. If you're getting anything less than in this relationship, then it's not for you. Don't put all of your eggs in one person's basket because you do have opportunities. Your time is not up. Not everything is set in stone. I feel like you're running out of time, or this is it, or you don't have a lot of opportunities, but that's not the case. You deserve more than what you think you deserve. You deserve a lot more than what you think you deserve. You just have to start seeing the truth for what it really is. Valerie. What does Valerie need to know right now? Heart chakra, third eye chakra, sacral chakra. There's some fears here. Fears about being in love. Fear about giving your love completely and not getting it back in return. Don't lose yourself in any type of relationship. If it's not equal, it's gotta go. If you're the only one being of service, if you're doing the most and you're not receiving, if you're giving and you're not receiving, then it's not for you. Then it's not for you. There's a disconnect from your higher power. Here's another green card. All of your cards are green. Your heart chakra is all the way blocked, ma'am, and there needs to be some healing from that. So there needs to be a decision on your part. So this overactive imagination that you have, which you're making up red flags that aren't really there, you need to start using some discernment and just make a decision. Cut out the things in your life that you don't deserve and start accepting the things in your life that you deserve more. Do not settle. You have a very overactive imagination, and you need to connect with your guides about that before you let this baggage ruin a good thing, possibly. Stop giving more than people are willing to give back. Stop giving more than people are willing to give back. Start setting up a solid foundation for all of this stuff that you deserve. You deserve all of it. Everything is coming together. Everything is going to come together. Higher power. Start connecting. Healing from this worry. You worry yourself too much about bullshit. You worry yourself continuously about shit that does not exist. You need to heal from that. Okay? That's Val. All right, Ebony. We are on Ebony. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you to my spirit guides and Ebony spirit guides for guiding me through the reading today. What does Ebony need to know about her health and beauty business? Thank you to my spirit guides and Ebony spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does Ebony need to know about her health and beauty business? Val, I'll DM you later. DM me so that we can communicate about whatever you just missed, because I just connected with Ebony, so I can't go back. Sorry. I just connected with Ebony. We're looking for business success for Ebony. Business success for Ebony. What does Ebony need to know about the success of her business? What does Ebony need to know about the success of her business? Keep landing on top of the candle. Okay, you are very passionate about this. It's all about communicating from a place of love and having balance in this communication. What platforms are you using as far as promoting yourself right now? You need to be careful from people. Don't give away free shit. Don't give away anything. No deals, nothing like that. I mean, of course, there can be deals and stuff, but there are going to be people in your business that are going to want to take advantage of you. You need to be very, very careful about the people in your life that are going to take advantage of this shit. You need to start cutting out those people right now. Use discernment. There needs to be some organization as far as your finances and how you're going to be posting on social media. Everything needs to be planned ahead of time. So there needs to be some pre-planning. You need to get over this self-doubt. There's some healing on your part that needs to happen. You need to understand that this is going to be a process. It's going to be slow and steady. It's going to be, you can't do all the work yourself. You're going to burn yourself out. You're so passionate about this and you want this to happen so badly that you're going to try to force it, instead of looking at all the opportunities that you have. You have so many opportunities to make this work, but you need to find that balance between your work and this passion and your own self and internal stuff. Because you have some internal stuff that you need to work on. I don't know if it's past shit, relationship shit, but I see nothing but financial and emotional security coming for you. Identify your ideal customer. Communicate with them on a daily basis. Tell people who you are and who you're here for all the time. Don't be afraid to take up space in whatever your field. There aren't too many people doing whatever you're doing. It's not saturated. All these things that you're telling yourself when you stay up at night, late at night, and you're telling yourself all that negative stuff, it's not true. You just need to get more organized as far as the products that you put out, your services. People need to be very clear about what services you are, who they're provided for, and you need to start expressing more about who you are. Who you are. Stop being impatient. Stop comparing your business to other people's business. It's not theirs. Their success is not yours. Your success is going to come through your own hard work and through you connecting with your guides and asking for help and not doing everything yourself. If anybody asks for some free shit, no. If anybody's like, oh, well, can I help out? And you feel sketchy about it, it's a no. You have choices, you have opportunities, you will get the justice that you are looking for as far as this financial security and stability. You have to stop telling yourself negative things, and you have to start doing all the adulting things that you don't want to do. The budgeting, the finances, the marketing, the advertising. Nobody likes to do that shit. You need to have a day where you can just sit down and be like, these are all the things that I need to structure out my business. This is how many times a day I want to post. And these are, start setting those things up in the future. In the future. But I see a stability coming for you as soon as you get that mental stability and stop thinking that things are just supposed to happen because you see it happening for someone else, or you're comparing your success to someone else's success, or whatever it may be. I see the drive, I see the passion, I see the determination, but I see somebody that's on the verge of burning themselves out. I see somebody that's on the verge of burning themselves out because they want it so bad. You know you want this, you know you deserve this, and you're working hard for it, but you don't have to work that hard. It doesn't have to be that hard. There's some shady people around you that's going to try to take advantage of you. You need to keep your eyes open to that. Things are going to look shiny. Be careful about what you invest in and who you invest in. Yeah, so you're letting your pride get in your way. You're like, this is my shit. I don't want anybody's hands on it. I'm going to do this all by myself. And that pride is making things real lonely for you. That pride is going to make things real lonely for you if you don't accept help from someone else. You need to start hopping on more, what do they call them? Those free web things when you go on Instagram and they're like, oh, I have this masterclass. I want to take as many of those free motherfuckers as you can to start learning more about how to structure your business, because there needs to be some structures and some disciplines about it. So every time you see, oh, take my free this and take my free that, take as many of those free things that'll teach you about yourself and your business as you can to educate yourself more. You need some help. You need some help. There's needs some structures to be built, and you may not know exactly what structures need to be built. So don't be afraid to ask for that help. Don't let the pride of letting somebody else tell you, and I feel like you hard-headed than motherfucker, Ebony. There's too much orange on this table for me not to be dealing with someone that's quite stubborn. And it's okay. That has helped you quite a bit. This feistiness and this fieriness and this passion and this drive and you being a little bit stubborn and being able to do things on your own, that's fine. But we get it. We get it. You got this. You can do it, but not by yourself. Get help. Educate yourself more. Find some balance between your work and play. Find some balance between work and play. Don't just keep putting your head down because you see that light at the end of the tunnel. You see that stability and success coming in. You see it. You see it just like I see it. And you're trying to force it to happen, but you can't. You can't. Please use discernment about the people that are around you that are trying to take advantage of you. Okay? Please use discernment. Choose wisely, my friend. Choose wisely. Any negative thought that you think of yourself, slap yourself. Anytime you're like, oh, well, slap yourself. That's Ebony. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sarah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please tap that screen if you're in here. My spirit guides and the Sarah spirit guides. Thank you to my spirit guides and the Sarah spirit guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does she need to know right now? What does she need to know right now? Thank you to my guides and her guides for guiding me through this reading today. What does she need to know right now? Are you in a relationship? Okay. So, I see some expansion happening for you. I don't know if you have a business or you're wanting to start a business, but I see some brand new opportunities coming for you. I see you coming out of a rough cycle. But I need you, the rough cycle that you're going through, I really need you to stop and realize all the things that you're learning from it. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And just kind of pause and understand the lessons that you're being learned from it. You do have a business? Okay, so be patient with it. I see that expansion. I see you having a new, passionate idea coming towards you that's going to lead to some expansion, that's going to lead to that fulfillment. Please be patient when it comes to this fulfillment. It is coming, it is coming, it is coming. It is a slow-moving manifestation, though. It is a slow-moving manifestation, but you will have it. I feel like you're very creative. I feel like you might let your emotions get ahead of you sometimes, but really just kind of stop and look at things from a different perspective. Slow down and pause, and all of the ideas, all of these creative ideas will come back to you so that you can reach that fulfillment. Because this is our goal right here, is so we can just sit down and reap the benefits of all of this, the seeds that we've been planting. Where'd he go? You're planting the seeds now. You're planting those seeds now. It's going to take time to get to here. It's going to take some time for that to grow. It just needs some nourishment. You need some nourishment as well. Some stillness before you also burn yourself out. Don't try to force the expansion. It's happening. Start cutting out the things in your life that you're over consuming. I feel like there's an overconsumption of something in your life right now, and it's hindering you a little bit. Don't let your emotions get ahead of you. Don't lead with your emotions. This is how you need to lead, through clarity and communication. Clear communication. How you advertise yourself needs to be clear communication. Stop trying to force something to happen and just trust that it's happening. Just trust that it's happening. You're planting the seeds right now. You're just going to keep nourishing it, making sure you're finding that balance, because it is a slow-moving energy. It's all about balance with you here. Steady balance, not too much of the work. If you're doing too much, that's where that burnout is going to come in, and it's going to slow that expansion. I'm sorry, it says that I have a good connection. So we're going to have some patience here and not burn ourselves out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Did you need $10?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
So she has a new mask today, so you might have to fit it to her ears. Okay. They're all new now, as we rotate them in.
Okay.
So every day you need to kind of see if they fit.
All right. Bye.
Well, I'm not leaving quite yet. I have to get her stuff out of the car.
Oh, well, I'm going back in here. So
What time does she wake up?
I'm about to finish this and go and get her. Okay, good, okay. So, Trust that the expansion is coming. Pause a little bit so you can have those new inspirational ideas come to you. Don't try to force it. Just slow nurturing of it. Just slow nurturing of it. And just keep the end result in mind. This is the end result. Complete and utter fulfillment. Why did we start this business? What did we do it for in the first place? Okay? You have to keep that vision in mind and not let your emotions get ahead of you. All right, I got to wake up the baby and start my day job. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. And always be mindful of your growth.